Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of Inside the People's Union. And I'd like to kick this right off with something I saw in the forum yesterday that could have been privately messaged to me. And this is about anyone wondering why we are charging a licensing fee for the local chapters. We're building an organization, not a club, and it's not a hobby. This isn't a loose group of people chatting online. This is the beginning of something much bigger, a coast to coast and eventually international citizens union, one that can stand up to the corporate system, hold companies accountable, and protect working people at the local level. And that takes real infrastructure, real planning, and real commitment. So no, we're not handing out chapter titles to whoever just clicks a button and says, I want one. This isn't just about getting your name on a map. When you become a chapter leader, you are stepping into a very serious role. You are taking on responsibility. You will be organizing actions, certifying businesses, leading boycotts, and helping people in your community. You'll be building trust and growing something that can last for a long time. The $1,800 licensing fee is your chapter's launch pad. It's not just a number. It covers your onboarding, your materials, your shirts, your chapter's place in the national infrastructure, your certification to operate under our brand, and your inclusion in the official network. It's also a filter because if we're going to build something that actually works, we need people who are committed. People who are serious, not just people who want to say they are a leader, but people who are ready to actually be one, my friends. Now, this is how we build a real people's union through structure, leadership, and shared strategy. And just like a traditional union, once chapters are active, they can choose to charge their own local members up to $5 a month or nothing at all. That decision is yours, but the point is we are laying the foundation for something lasting and something real. And I know there will always be people who don't get it, and that's okay. People who want everything handed to them, or people who think a grassroots movement means free for all. But we are not building chaos. We are building order, power, protection, and that doesn't come without structure. So if you're with us and you understand the scale of what we are trying to do, thank you. And if you're still unsure, as I said, that's okay. Keep watching, because we're not just saying we want change, we are organizing the system to make that happen, my friends. So let's continue the conversation. So the next thing I'd like to talk about is clearing up a few things about t-shirts. And I know we've spoken about this already, but not everybody sees these videos, so we have to go over this for everyone, my friends. So if you've placed an order through Teespring during the early launch of the movement, I want you to know I hear you and I am just as frustrated as you are, and I'm still waiting for my stuff and I ordered it first. Their production is painfully slow. I've messaged them, I've complained, and I have been assured that every order will be fulfilled. But if you want to complain directly, you can visit teespring.com, scroll to the bottom of the page, click contact, enter your order number, which you can find in your email inbox or spam folder, and it will be sent from a company called Spring. It's there, and you can do that, my friend. And everything we are selling relating to the t-shirts now, the t-shirts, the wristbands, the keychains, those are all produced locally by a family-owned business, and I work with them personally. I pick them up, as I told you, I pack them, I print every label, and I drop them off myself. This isn't some corporate operation. This is me and a handful of people I trust doing all of this by hand. That's the level of dedication behind everything we are putting into this now. And for the logo, let me say this loud and clear. The current People's Union logo, the one you've seen, the one I'm wearing, the one we've used since we started this movement, is what I call our power logo, our launch logo. It was created quickly when this movement took off. which was faster than I expected. And honestly, I still love this. To me, the scattered lines over here represent division, the system that keeps us separated and isolated and afraid to speak up. But in the center, the fist, not to represent violence, not to represent one group or not to echo any single political movement, but to show the collective strength of all people rising together, breaking free from division and reclaiming unity. Yes, some people online try to assign their own meanings. They see color or shape and they attach it to their own biases. But let me be very clear. That logo, this logo, was never about race or political parties. The raised fist has been used throughout world history in dozens of movements. Right fist, left fist, different cultures, different causes, but always for one reason: to represent the power of the people when they come together. And that's what this movement is about. And moving forward, we are working on a few new logo concepts that better reflect where we're going and how far we've come. Something fresh, something that will be timeless, and something that still speaks to strength, but also to strategy, unity, and hope. But the current logo, I will always respect it for what it stood for and stands for, and it will always be one of our logos. And I ask you to please respect that too. Because in the end, it's not about symbols. It's about actions. It's about people rising up together to fight for what's right. And that's what we are doing, my friends. Okay? And now let's talk about something very exciting. We are officially launching local chapters of the People's Union USA, and the response has been incredible. So far, since last week, 4 to 5 people have already filled out their chapter applications, and I have personally reached out and connected with them. And these aren't just forms being filled out, these are real people. These are people stepping up to lead, to protect their communities, and to bring this movement to their towns. And I am honored to be a part of this with you. And this is what it is all about. I've already placed the orders for the official chapter leadership guidebooks. They are in production. The certificates are ready. The wristbands, the t-shirts, and all materials are being printed and assembled right now. And this is only the beginning. This is not a theory. This is not some abstract idea. This is real and it's in motion. And we are building something powerful. And we are now getting to take it to the next level from the ground up, way, way, way beyond what we can imagine. Each local chapter will be its own force, united under one mission: economic resistance, ethical leadership, and community protection. These chapters will give people real options, real leadership, and real solidarity. And it starts with you. And if you've been on the fence, now is the time. I mean, if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. We're not here to hope things change. We are here to make them change. And I cannot wait to see who steps up next, my friends. This is our time. This is how we build the union. So we've gone over the fees, the t-shirts, and why the local chapters are essential. And now it's up to you, my friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you inside the forum.